Hey, I just wanted to share something from yesterday. So we made a post yesterday, and if you've seen it, it'll be on my personal page, and I think I posted in the Cosmic Portal as well. But anyway, I want to talk about it because we've had quite a few clients in the last couple of weeks with the same issue, and maybe you resonate with this as well. So if you've ever felt like you've been blocked spiritually, mentally, or physically in your 3D reality, and you've tried absolutely everything to clear the block, you may be interested in what I'm about to say. So, here at the Cosmic Surgery, we've been helping a lot of beings over the last couple of months now to clear their past life trauma or any trauma, or guiding them with their healing and expansion here. So, we've had three separate clients within a couple of weeks, all with a similar issue. And I want to talk about this a little bit. So these three separate clients all had extra souls in their bodies. So this is separate to the terms that you've probably seen out there, things like walk-in. Like walk-in is usually something where you've agreed, you've made some kind of agreement to have a higher advanced being come into your body to then direct you in this lifetime. I actually know a walk-in, and it's absolutely fascinating when you meet one of these people in real life. But anyways, this is something different. This is what we refer to them as having invaders in your body as well. So you've got your extra soul, right, in your body. And then you've also got these invaders, as we like to call them. These are extra souls which made a way into your body and have been causing a blockage or causing havoc and wreaking havoc in some cases ever since. So the first client we had two invaders. So they had their own soul and then two extra souls, which needed to be ejected. And then the second client had four. And then the third client had seven. So we seem to be going up in these numbers. And quite interestingly, with all these three clients, is that they all reported in their own unique ways, in their own stories, that they were being held back spiritually and in their lives. And all of them couldn't really put the finger on why it was happening, and they couldn't clear it. So most of them had been doing quite a lot of the spiritual work for a long time. You know, I'm talking about 8 years. There was one lady who noticed that ever since she had a child, like 8.5 years ago, she'd always felt like held back or blocked in some way. And when we tuned into it, this is when these invaders made their way into her body. So they've been doing a lot of the spiritual work themselves, and nothing has been able to clear it. So what we did is we got the client into a session. So what we do is we have a service called the Cosmic Expansion Call, where we work with beings 2-to-1. So it's me as Louise Haitley, and then it's Chris as well. He's an expert in light language and DNA. So we take these clients into a session and we tune into our teams. And when I mean teams, these are higher advanced beings who direct us in our spiritual work here. And we ask them, what is it that we need to do? You know, and on all these occasions, we needed to eject these extra souls. And so Chris uses his light language. So what he does, he would tune in to all the different aspects that he needs to. And he will just channel his light language, which is voice. And he will set the intention to eject these extra souls. So this work is done with absolute ease. You know, it's not hard. The participants, the clients don't experience any hardship. They sometimes don't even feel it, which is always interesting. And sometimes they do feel it. You know, they do feel sensations. They usually feel lighter after they've had the session with us, you know, because they've been carrying this burden around for a long time. And so the light language releases these invaders, releases these blockages, whatever you feel has been holding you back within minutes with absolute ease. It's not like sitting down with a therapist and speaking for hours and hours and hours. Oh my God, I've been through that. I don't know if you have, but oh my God, I remember going through CBT therapy, all kinds of different therapy, hypnotherapy, you know, you name it, I did it back then. It's not like this, you don't have to go through the whole narrative. You don't have to even tell us anything about your past. We can just release that trauma within minutes with light language. And so if you are feeling held back, if you try doing all the spiritual work, maybe you work in the profession yourself and you're just feeling like you're being blocked in some way, then maybe you are. Maybe you are, and sometimes just thinking you are blocked is enough to keep you blocked. Our minds have very many limitations, and it will believe whatever you tell it to believe. And so if you feel like you're being held back and you've had enough and you're ready to take action to clear it, then feel free to reach out. So if you've got a question, if you want to ask, if you want us to tune into it for you and see what we can do, then feel free to send us a message. Feel free to respond to this email and just let us know that you'd like us to speak to you about the cosmic expansion call that we offer to be in. So I hope that was interesting for you. Maybe I'll go deeper on the actual particular client examples soon, but I just wanted to kind of high level mention what we've been finding when we've been having these sessions with clients. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. I don't know if you can hear my kids screaming in the background, but we're on half term this week, so apologies if you can hear them. They do like to make a lot of noise. If you're a mom or a dad, you will know what that feels like to be on half term break with kids who got a lot of energy, shall we say. So it's all good games, all fun and games. Anyway, sending you love, light and miracles, and take care. Mwah.